Hi everyone. So I've got a slightly different video today. I'm not actually unboxing anything, but it's that time of year where all the kind of beauty advent calendars start kind of being released, or at least put on pre-order. And one of the ones that I got last year, which I really liked, was by Look Fantastic. At the time I was also subscribed to their beauty box as well. I've since ended that monthly subscription. However, I always kind of look each month just to sort of see what they're including. I'm not averse to subscribing again, I'm not averse to buying another box. But one thing that I was looking forward to was seeing what was going to be in the advent calendar. So this was, the contents were released a couple of days ago, I believe. It's on pre-order now. It's actually officially on sale from the 12th of October. It's just, my laptop's just here. But you can pre-order it now. And if you are a subscriber, you get it cheaper as well. So I think it's £70 for subscribers and £85 for non-subscribers. But it's worth £460. I remember last year there was so many different brands in it. It was really, really good. I really liked it. So what I thought I'd do is I just kind of talk through what the contents of this year's are, and sort of whether or not I've had any experience with the brand before, and also something that I know a lot of you find really important is whether they're cruelty free or not. That's usually kind of a big thing for me, is whether I buy a box or an item, whether or not it's cruelty free. It was a big factor last year in buying the advent calendar. Not all of it was cruelty free and not all of it this year is, however the vast majority was, and it's the same this year as well. So I've got it all written down, very scribbled in my notebook. I'm not sure if this is the order in which they're going to appear in the calendar or not. I've got no idea, but this is the order that they were listed, so we'll just kind of go through them. So the first item that's listed is by This Works, and it's a deep sleep body cream, and it's a full size as well. This Works, I've used their deep sleep pillow spray. In fact, I've got loads of it in my bedroom. I really like it. It is really helpful in terms of if you're having trouble getting to sleep, because the scent is really kind of calming, it's really relaxing, and you just kind of spray it on your pillow or in the air, or on just your kind of bed sheets, and it's supposed to kind of help you to relax and get some more sleep. It's got lavender and a few other ingredients in it. I've not used the body cream before, however, if it smells the same as the body cream, it's going to be really nice, and if it in terms of it smells the same as the spray, sorry, it's going to be really nice. And if it works the same as the spray, it's going to be really effective. So that one is cruelty free as well. All of my research has led me to believe that This Works is cruelty free. I've never found any information that states otherwise, so I believe that they are cruelty free. So that's the first item. The second one is, I never know how to pronounce this brand's name. I think it's 3 in A, and it's a cream eyeshadow in 313. I'm not sure what that shade is, but obviously when I do the write-up I'll be linking to all the different products as well, so you can check them out yourself. That's a full size. I've never used this brand before, I must admit. I know they are quite popular in a lot of boxes, and I know they are cruelty free, so I'm happy to use them. I do like a lot of eyeshadow. I don't wear it day to day just because it's an effort. Mainly it's an effort taking it off in the evening, but you know, for special occasions and things like that, I definitely do like to wear it. Depending on the shade as well will depend on how much use I get out of it. I've got blue eyes, so there are some shades that that don't necessarily suit my eye colour very well, but I'm hoping with it being in an advent calendar that it's going to be kind of a shade that suits most people, maybe like a neutral shade or something. So that's item number 2. The third one is Rodale Dragon's Blood Cleansing Water. That's 100 millilitres. Which it doesn't say is full size, but 100 millilitres is still a pretty decent amount anyway. Rodale, again, are cruelty free. I've used a few of their items before, but never the Dragon's Blood range. So I've used I think it was the Bee Venom cleansing balm, which I really liked. I've also got a couple of their lip masks as well. In fact, one of their lip masks was in the previous Look Fantastic Advent Calendar last year. So yeah, cleansing water, I mean, you can never have too many cleansers, so that for me is absolutely fine. I'll definitely get use out of that. And in terms of Rodeo themselves, they are a decent brand, really decently priced as well. So if you do end up liking it, it's not going to cost you too much to replace it and buy another one. But yeah, definitely up for trying that out. Item number 4 that's in the box is by eSpa, and it's a balancing moisturiser, and it's a full size. I've only ever used eSpa body products. I've never used any facial products. So this will be definitely a change, or at least something new to try from them. Again, they are cruelty free, so something that I can definitely use. I'm assuming it's a face moisturiser. It doesn't say that it isn't. Usually it would say body cream or body lotion if it was a body moisturiser, so I'm assuming it's a facial one. But I know that they do a lot of, I think they have their own advent calendar actually as well this year. But I know they do a lot of really good products. Like I said, the body lotion that I had, or the body butter from them, I absolutely loved. I've got a body oil currently by them. Ignore my Apple Watch. Yeah, I've currently got a body oil in my bathroom cabinet, which is waiting to be used. I tend to only use one type of product at a time. So if I'm already using a body oil, I will finish that body oil before I start a new one, just so that it kind of reduces the wastage and stuff like that. But it's in there waiting to be used, and I'm sure I'll like it as much as I liked the body butter. So the 5th item is the first one that's not cruelty free. And it's by Filorga, and it's their time filler, and this is a 15 millilitres, so I'm assuming that's not a full size. So Filorga unfortunately aren't cruelty free. However, I know that they are a very highly sought after brand, particularly on Box Session. People kind of go mad for them, and I know that the time filler in particular is a really popular item as well. So I've no doubt that that's going to go down well with many people. However, obviously I can't speak for the quality or the results or anything of the brand, because I've never used them with them not being cruelty free. So the next item is one that I will use, and it's by eCooking, and it's vitamin C serum, again a 15 millilitres. I've got a couple of their items. I think I've used a serum by them before. I've used a peel off mask, a few of their products before. Never the vitamin C serum though, but I do like a good vitamin C serum. I'm currently using one by a different brand, but I find that it really kind of brightens up your complexion. It also helps if you've got, you know, if you have dark spots on your skin, or if you've got any scarring from acne or anything like that that you've had previously. It really helps to brighten that up as well. So I'm looking forward to that one. Another non-cruelty free brand now, so Caudalie, a very popular brand, but not cruelty free unfortunately, but it's their Vino Pure Gel Cleanser, 30 millilitres. I believe last year I think they included a toner from the same range in the advent calendar. So yeah, it's again something that I can't speak of the quality for because I haven't tried them, but I know Caudalie again are very, very popular. The Vino Pure range particularly is quite highly sought after on a lot of these kind of buy and sell Facebook pages. And again, Caudalie are quite a very well known, very high end brand, but for me, obviously I won't be using it. So the next item is by Mio. I've tried a couple of their products before as well, and it's their Clay Away Body Cleanser, 30 millilitres. So I've used before, I think I'm currently using, actually, they have it's like a cream that you put just on your boobs and it's supposed to like firm the skin up and stuff and get rid of stretch marks. And I've used that a few times. I do like it. I don't know if it really does anything because I don't really have many boobs much there to kind of work with, but I do know they are cruelty free. I love the smell and the formula that they use as well. It's really nice when you're applying it. It feels really soft and really silky. And you can never have enough body cleanser, can you really? It's one of those everyday essential items, so it'll definitely get used. The next one is Lodenberry, which I know a lot of people kind of get a bit annoyed because they do seem to feature a lot in subscription boxes. That I have seen them appear quite a lot in a few different ones as well. But it's a brow crayon with applicator, and it's a full size one. I have used their brow products before and I do actually like them. And I know not everybody does, but I do personally. To be honest, I don't really do a lot with my brows. At the minute I've got them tinted, so I've not really been doing anything with them. But having a brow crayon, just kind of fill them in if you're going out somewhere. It's nice and easy. And with it having an applicator, I'm going to assume that makes it even easier to apply as well. And they are cruelty free. So the next one is Avant Harmonious Rose Quartz Revitalising and Firming Mask. That's a mouthful. And that's full size as well. So with Avant, they are cruelty free, which is great. And I have tried a few of their items before. In fact, I've just finished, it was like a night treatment cream. So I was using that as just my regular kind of night moisturiser. They are, again, a very highly sought after brand. And they've been included quite a lot in the Look Fantastic subscription boxes. That's where I've kind of got them before. I think, were they included in the advent calendar last year? I think they might have been. However, and this is going to be controversial, they are very highly on the high end of the price spectrum, shall we say. I think this this product itself, the mask, I think is worth about £80–85 just on its own. And I do think for the price, they are a little bit overrated, and that's probably very controversial. I know a lot of people absolutely love them, but for me, they just kind of don't live up to the price tag that's attached to them, especially when you kind of consider that there are some other brands listed a little bit further down that have a similar price point, and for me personally have worked much better. But again, I'm sure that will be a very popular inclusion for a lot of people. And because they're cruelty free, I will definitely use it. I love a good mask, and maybe that will be the product that will change my mind slightly. So the next one, I absolutely adore this brand. I've never tried anything that I don't like. So Rituals, and it's the Ritual of Sakura. I think that's how you pronounce it. Rejuvenating Pink Salt Scrub, 125 millilitres. I have so many Rituals items. I've got a body wash, body oil, hand cream, body butter. I love them. So they're cruelty free, of course. The Sakura one, I think I have a body cream in that scent, and I really do like it. I've used so many of their products. I've never tried their salt scrubs though, but I do like a good scrub. I always tend to use them in the shower as kind of the last thing before I get out and put my creams on. So I'll definitely be trying that. And the smells, they have different ranges. So they have like the Ritual of Sakura, they've got Ayurveda, they've got Deo, they've got a few different ones, and they all smell amazing. So yeah, excited about that one. The next one, unfortunately, is another one that's not cruelty free. And it's the Eve Lom Cleanser, 20 millilitres. Now I know they have a cleansing balm, which is really, really popular. I know a lot of people really like that product, and I like a cleansing balm, but obviously with Eve Lom not being cruelty free, I can't really speak for the quality of that one. But again, cleanser, it's an everyday item for most of us. It's something that we're all going to kind of get use out of. Unfortunately, I won't be, but I'm sure I'll be able to find it at home. The next one, another brand I really like, and I can never pronounce properly. So it's Llama Square mini lip gloss in the shade Vogue. Now with it being Vogue, I'm going to assume it's a red colour. I don't know. I will find out obviously and put it in the write up. But with it being a mini, obviously it's something that you can slot into your bag. I have got a few of their lipsticks, not the liquid lips or the lip glosses, but I've got a few of their lipsticks. I've got a primer from them, and I really like their stuff. I think it's really decently priced for the quality that you get, and it's got good staying power. I found that the shades have suited me pretty well as well. Another brand I like. So the next one is Molten Brown, and it's Rhubarb and Rose Body Wash, 100 millilitres. I find with Molten Brown shower gels, they last forever. Like, it doesn't matter, you can use them every single day and they'll still last for ages far longer than kind of your shop bought supermarket kind of bought shower gels. And while a lot of people might think that a body wash isn't a treat or a luxury item, Malt and Brown make it feel like it is. I've got a load of their products. I've got body creams. Their Heavenly Ginger Lily scent is just out of this world. I've not tried the Rhubarb and Rose, but I'm sure it smells amazing. They always do. And one of the things that I found with Malt and Brown as well is that where some shower gels can kind of make your skin feel quite dry and tight afterwards, they don't. They've made them make it feel quite soft and stuff, so you wouldn't necessarily need to apply body lotion after if you didn't want to or if you didn't have time, which is always good. So the next one, another really, really popular brand, and one that was included in last year's calendar as well, is Elemis, and it's the Pro Collagen Oxygenated Night Cream, 50 millilitres. Now I believe the Pro Collagen Marine Day Cream was included last year, so I think this is from the same range. Elemis are cruelty free, and with it being the night cream, obviously if you already have the day cream, you can use them together. It tends to be better if you use the same brand products together anyway. You tend to get better results. But I do like Elemis. I have a few of their items. Unfortunately, it does tend to price me out in terms of if I was to buy it from a shop at full price. But the great thing about it is that a lot of boxes do seem to include Elemis products in them. So I do still get the chance to try them out, even if I'm not able to afford to buy a replacement one when it runs out. So the next one, this is one that's a little bit of a grey area in terms of the cruelty-free status. They've never really confirmed either way if they are or if they aren't. And I tend to think that if they were cruelty-free, they'd be open about it. They'd kind of shout it from the rooftops and say, yes, we are cruelty-free and we're very proud to be. They don't really do that. So for me, that kind of makes me think maybe they aren't. But it's Philip Kingsley. And it's their Mayan Vanilla and Orange Blossom Elasticizer at 40 millilitres. Now I know their elasticizer is really popular. So many people are always looking for it on the box session page. It's included again in a lot of subscription boxes. And I have tried it in the past before I switched to all cruelty free. And I must admit, I did like it when I tried it. However, now, because I'm not sure if it is cruelty free or not, I'm not going to be using it. However, I know for a fact that it'll be a very popular inclusion, and I know that there'll be a lot of people very happy to see it in there. The next one, I think I have one of these already. I'm not going to complain about getting another one, but it's by the brand Luxie, and it's the 522 tapered highlighter brush, and it's a full size. I've definitely got one of their brushes. I'm not sure if it's the highlighter one, but I do really like it. I love the handles, like kind of a matte black, really easy to grip. The bristles are really soft, so it kind of glides across your skin, and it helps kind of give you that smooth application that you want from when you're applying your makeup. And they're a cruelty-free brand as well. Another one that I'm a little bit confused about, because when I last did some research on this brand, it came up that they weren't cruelty free. However, I always check this because things can change. Things can kind of, they can change from being cruelty free to non-cruelty free or vice versa in the space of a few months. So obviously it's been a while since I last looked this up. I think the last time I looked it up was about a year ago because they were included in last year's calendar as well. And it came up that they were cruelty-free this year, so I'm not sure if something's changed in that time or if the research and information that I found last year was inaccurate. However, it's a brand called Diego della Palma, and it's an eyeliner. I believe it's a pencil, but I'm not entirely sure. Unfortunately, eyeliner is something that I've never been able to master. No matter how much I've tried the liquid ones, I've tried the pencil ones, I've tried all kinds of tricks in the book and none of them seem to really work. So even if they are cruelty free, I probably won't get much use out of that. However, eyeliner is, for most girls who can apply it, who are good at makeup, it tends to be a kind of staple item that you use most days, I assume. And for those of you that have mastered it, I'm sure an eyeliner will be a welcome inclusion. However, I do find eyeliners are included a lot in subscription boxes. It kind of tends to be, it sometimes feels a little bit like it's an afterthought. It's just, oh, we'll throw an eyeliner in just as an extra product, which for most people is probably fine, but obviously I don't use them, so for me it's kind of meh kind of thing. But yeah, I'll definitely look more into the cruelty-free status of them. It's great if they are, because it's another brand I can use, and there was I think it was a concealer of theirs last year that was included, so I can definitely use more of their things if they are included in any future edits. So the next one, I've got a couple of products by this brand as well. So it's Glove eye mask in navy blue. I'm going to assume it's an eye mask either that you either put over your face, you know, when you're asleep, or one of those that you put kind of under your eyes to help with under eye bags or dark circles or whatever. It says navy blue, so I'm going to assume it is one of those full-size ones that you put over your eyes when you're asleep, which is a nice addition. I like that idea. I do already have one, but it's always good to have a spare. You just never know if one's going to get kind of torn, or you know, if it's in the wash you need another one, that kind of thing. And Glove are cruelty-free as well. I've got one of their, they have these like microfiber things that you put, like you slip it over your hand like a glove, and then you kind of use it to remove your makeup. I use that every night and I really do like it. So we're nearly there. So the next one is a brand I'm a big fan of actually. It's Ren, and it's their Glow Daily Tonic AHA Tonic, 50 millilitres. I've never tried this particular item, but I have tried a lot of items from Ren in the past, and I do tend to find they're really good quality. My skin seems to like them, which is always a bonus. And with them being cruelty-free, obviously I can use them. I know AHA is having kind of a big moment in skincare at the minute. I've got a couple of AHA serums already, and yeah, it seems like a decent addition, and I don't think Ren were in last year's. I did a review of it on my own blog when it was out last year, because I did, like I said, I did buy it. I bought a couple of advent calendars last year, and I'm probably going to do the same this year. I'm just waiting to see the contents of a couple of others before I make my mind up. But I don't think they were included last year, I'm pretty sure. So the next one is another brand I've never tried, but I've heard really good things about, and it's Natasha Denona Mini Blush and Glow. Blush is something that I will get use out of. I do kind of tend to use it daily, and Natasha Denona are a cruelty-free brand, and they're very highly spoken of on the box session group. So, you know, I trust the opinions of the people on there. They do tend to kind of know what they're talking about when it comes to beauty products. So definitely be giving that a go. The next one, another brand I really like, is Sleek, and it's their hydrating or mattifying primer. So I'm going to assume it's going to be slightly different for different people. It's a full size, so I think you'll either get the hydrating or the mattifying. For me, at the minute, with how my skin is, I would probably prefer the mattifying. I seem to have kind of had a bit of an issue recently with some hormonal breakouts that are going on my chin. So for me, I think the mattifying one would probably be better. However, I wouldn't complain if it was the hydrating either. Sleek are cruelty-free. In terms of their products, I haven't ever used their primers. I've got so many of their eyeshadow palettes, it's unbelievable. I've got a face contour palette set from them as well. In fact, I think they were included. Were they included last year? I think they might have been. I think it was the contour palette that was included last year, or it might have been in the other box I got, but I'm pretty sure it was the Look Fantastic one. And yeah, for the price, they're decently priced, and for the price, you do get what you pay for, but you know, for the price, they are decent quality. I do find the eyeshadow palettes to be really highly pigmented, which is what you want. You don't want to apply a blue eyeshadow and it just look grey. You know, you want it to be blue. So I'm assuming that the primer will have the same effect and be as good as the other products of theirs that I've tried. So last three. So the next one is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's their volumizing mascara. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have their eye palettes, I have liquid lips by them. Yeah, I love all of their stuff. Again, they are cruelty free. I haven't ever tried any of their mascaras before, but mascara is something that I do tend to use when I don't have lash extensions on or fake lashes. Mascara is something that I use daily. And I'm always looking for a new one because I've never really found a mascara yet that I love. I've tried loads of them over the years, and some have been, you know, okay, some have been a bit crap, others have been decent, but I've never found one that I've been like, wow, I love this one. I'm only ever going to use this one for the rest of my life. So always looking for a new mascara. Second to last one is Tan Lux, and it's their Super Glow. They are cruelty free. I am a little bit scared of fake tan, I will admit. I'm always a little bit worried that I'm going to get it wrong. It's going to go streaky, I'm going to look too orange, you know, a number of different things. And because of the kind of work that I do, I need to look professional when I'm kind of out and about. So I'm always a little bit worried about fake tan. However, I guess it would be something that I could use if I was going on holiday, because then it wouldn't particularly matter too much. Or if it was kind of a long weekend and I could give it a chance to fade or wash off. And with it being cruelty free, it's definitely a good chance to try out home tanning to sort of save money on getting a spray tan whenever I need one. And the last one, in my opinion, the best to last, is probably one of my top 3 favourite skincare brands currently. It's Omaravixa, and it's their Silver Skin Saviour, and it's 15 millilitres. I already have one of these, pretty much have one of everything by them. I have quite the collection. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that I've posted a couple of pictures of that before. But I just love their stuff. And when I was mentioning a little bit earlier on when I mentioned about the event, the brand that I was alluding to in terms of same price point was the Omaravixa. Now for some people they may not like it, and that's fine. Obviously that's why there are so many options out there. But for me they are one of my favourites at the minute. And the Silver Skin Saviour is amazing. So never going to complain at having another one. So that's all of the items that are going to be in the advent calendar. And the fact that there are only sort of 3 definite items that aren't cruelty free and then 2 that are maybes, that's 5 altogether. The rest of them are going to be more than usable for me. And I think that definitely makes it worth what you pay for it. I think it was the same ratio last year as well. I think there was maybe 4 items in there that weren't cruelty free last year. And there were 25 doors. So, you know, that's way, the ratio was way in my favour, which was what kind of convinced me to get it. I haven't actually pre-ordered it yet. It is in my basket. I'm looking at it right now. And I'm gonna order it. I'm probably gonna cave, and maybe do an unboxing of that when it comes. But I will also be putting this list in, like I say, I'll be doing a write-up of the list and linking to all the items so you can see them, see what the retail price is for them and what shades they are in terms of the eyeshadow and the lipstick and things like that. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing what other advent calendars are coming out soon. I do actually have an unofficial list for a couple of others. I'm going to wait for confirmation first, and then I might do another video on those as well. But for now, let me know what your favourite item is in there. If you've used an advent calendar before. Beauty advent calendars are really kind of taken off now. They've sort of come into their own in the last couple of years or so. And let me know which advent calendar you're going to be buying. I know that there are a few options to choose from, so there usually will be something for everyone. So that's everything. I just wanted to kind of bring you a little bit of a rundown. Obviously don't watch this video if you don't want a spoiler. Probably should have said that at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure you're all smart enough to know the word spoiler means that there's going to be spoilers inside. But for now, I'm hoping to bring you a few more unboxings over the next few weeks. But for now, I'll see you all soon.